Good morning. It's 6:14. I'm so sorry I'm late. I'm awake. I'm so sorry. I'm awake. Yeah, I'm setting my alarm now on my phone because it was not working on Monday. Uh, let me figure out where my alarm is. I know where my alarm is. Okay, so I'm setting my alarm now because, you know, showing up like 13 minutes late is not cool. Oh, that's my calendar. Clock. I need clock. I'm totally awake. Yeah, I'm awake. How are you this morning? Yeah, okay. I'm going in there. I am setting that. I can breathe. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I should fix the other one. I have the 5-1 and the, yeah. I don't, yeah, Saturday? Saturday? Uh, yeah, we're good. Yeah. All right. I should be late for another podcast. Good morning. I am Lady Caren on your Wise One channel. How are you doing this morning? Uh, Betting this is Aurora, the one person, that actually watches my show with me instead of at a later time. Good morning. I hope you're doing well. I went to go find you actually, so that I was like, well, sometimes commenting or sometimes watching another person's show, they get they it helps. Like they might actually have a show or a YouTube channel, and that I was going to show some love and support and see what it's all about. I don't think I found yours, but I found a lovely Aurora who sings, and she's adorable. So I clicked and subscribed hers. If you have a channel you want me to subscribe to, I'll try. I'd love to go look at it. That would be cool. Help each other out. You've been supportive, very, very supportive, and I appreciate it. I, yeah, I think the only ones that have commented besides, like lately, there's been the poured one of like, oh, okay, I'm just gonna, that must be a bot. And so, yeah, I don't know. Uh, but yeah, I thought it would be cool to show my support to those who've supported me. But you know that I'm out there and I appreciate your help and I appreciate how much you've helped and watched and enjoyed my show that you watch like a lot. And it's really cool. I'm like, so I'm gonna shuffle the tarot. I really need to find like a stable tripod camera thing. Invest in that. But I've got other things to invest in first. So till we get there, it would be one of the things that I would do for Patreon would be like, I'm gonna get some gear. Anybody want to support that? Uh, that's if I make it on Patreon. The likes, the subscribes, and building the fan platform helps. First, I'm going to work on other things to help with my debt and get me out of debt and get me into a place to live. I figured while I'm trying to catch up on debt, until I'm out of debt and no longer producing debt, I'm going to try to live in an RV because I can't stay here. My mom was the one paying for this place, and she's no longer here. So, um, Yeah, I need to find a place to live. So I figured I'd go with the RV, eliminate my footprint, and try to build up some money, and then figure out a way to build up some credit. Good credit, not bad credit. um, or go in on the castle with somebody. Uh, and I'll build, yeah, this way I'm going to go smaller so that I can go bigger. But it'll be fun. Yeah. I'm going to try for it, have fun with it, do it. It's just my life we're talking about, right? Can't go wrong. What could possibly go wrong? Knock on wood. Uh, no. Of all the things that could go wrong, there's so many more things that could go right or left or down the middle or around or up. Doesn't all have to go down. Okay. Let's see what we could do here. We have a reversed the world tree 21. Oh, this is important. And we have it reversed. We're going to check our book that goes with the tarot cards that are not associated with this channel. I just do tarot. Um, the Sacred Circle Tarot by Anna Franklin and Paul Mason. And that's part of the major arcana. So we get into the major arcana, looking at rebirth 20. Well, let's head over to 21. The world tree. There's what the world tree looks like, what's on the card, what that means. Symbolism. There is for symbolism, there is a page. There's like a whole page and then some. That's a lot of symbolism with a card. My glasses are dirty. I'm not awake yet. I jump out of bed and yeah, it's minus this. I slept at everything. I still have to watch this. Um, the world tree represents not only the whole cosmos, but the central axis that links all three realms. You guys know what the three realms are, right? Like basically, the physical world, the world you go to when you die, and the world that you come from. Like, apparently that's different. Before you're born into the physical world, and then go off into. I mean, we have these steps of learning and consciousness and awakening and things that are spiritual. And even if we're meant to be like out of our bodies, we really should treat our bodies sacred. There's a lot of reasoning behind that. It's like, well, if you don't need the body and you're this astral form, then why? Honestly, treat your body with a lot of respect. As I drink coffee while I'm dehydrated and going, ah, gosh, I ate wrong stuff. I need to, get back to what I was. Okay. This axis does not exist in any physical place. You can be created anywhere by consciousness will of the magician by aligning himself or herself with the axis mundi. He or she is aligned with the center of the universe, and through it has access to all the realms. When the circle is cast, the fire acts as oh. The first act is to draw the axis down through the center and the link of the circle of the realms, or to between the worlds. Sort of like how there's so many talks about different realms and different dimensions and different ways of life, and honestly, it's through so many cultures, through many independent cultures and independently formed. You have to wonder, you know, there's got to be a little science to this. There's got to be a little, because it's tested not in a form where they take, it's a different mythology with its testing, with its theory and hypothesis. The hypothesis is that more than one dimension exists, more than one realm exists. But the funny thing is that the evidence based on independent, like people who are not in the same place, you know, your ancient Egyptians, your Mayans, your people indigenous to this, you know, northern part of Americas, or even the people in the Southern Americans, Africa, the realms of, you know, if you go to the Aborigines, they probably talk about the dream world and everything else there. You start to think, hmm, something here. And the fact that we're all connected, it's, you're going to have to take a moment, look at it, study it, come to your own conclusion, take the teachings that, you know, from several different and start piling them together. I think it's agnostic or something like that, where they piece together several different religions. But if you look at it, there's, you know, something there. I mean, really look at it. Even in Christianity, you have in Catholicism, you have the golden kingdom, you have the heavenly kingdom, you have the whole, you know, you have the inner circles that you get to this nirvana. But yeah, at the deepest level of the pagan teaching, the practitioner or magician travels to various realms of consciousness in order to gain knowledge and personal teachings from the otherworldly beings. On a mundane level, the card of the world tree marks the successful completion of some venture. I looked at the light and now I'm like, I see, you know, you get those circles or whatever. It's a square. So I get the square, like blocking out my vision, burning my cornea. It just takes a moment to look the wrong direction. So try to read this through, you know, burnt cornea. Yeah. On the mundane level, the card of the world tree marks the successful completion of some venture, achieving something that you have worked hard for, and successful end of an event. You'll be awarded for your efforts. It is a time to celebrate. This card also indicates the journey, either spiritual or physical, during which is an important lesson will be learned. No, we need them. We want them. We want the important lessons. The higher level of the card, the world tree, demonstrates the oneness and the interconnection of all things, their equal importance and their myriad possibilities. This is the ideal rather than something that can be attained in the day-to-day basis. We're only human after all. However, it is something we can glimpse at certain special moments and sense its humanity, its recollection of opposites. So that's that one. What was I going to talk about today? See, I brought pencil paper this today because I'd been forgetting the last couple of shows, last couple of ones. Yeah, we are up a subscriber, so thank you and welcome to watching the channel more of the channel. Yeah, I get to welcome the new subscriber. because it's not like you have 1,000,000 subscribers and then you have, 1,000,001 subscribers like the next week. So I could say, thank you to the new subscriber. It's worth celebrating, you know. February, we're talking about getting a hold of our finances, and hopefully I can get out of debt this February, um, and start building a life. But yeah, like I said, like this weekend, I think it was, like yesterday, day before, whatever the hard day was, having a better day. I can keep going, wake up, and just keep going. You'll get there to a better day. You're looking for a medium where you have really, 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 really happy moments and the world is going really, really good for you. I don't have those, but a lot of other people have those. I'm like, I think when I'm having those, I can't enjoy those moments because I'm sitting there waiting for the other shoe to fall. So if I actually had them, I don't appreciate them in the fullness that I perceive that I'm having a wholly happy moment, a whole, yay, the world is the best. I'm on top of the world. I mean, minus the times that you give birth to children. That's my kids. You do feel on top of the world, but that's because my kids are like awesome. Not that other kids aren't awesome, but I know my kid is awesome. Yeah. Um, but yeah. And then you have moments where I don't know how I'm going to go on. I don't know what there is. I don't know why there is. And those, those moments, they come and they pass, just like the super happy moments come and they pass. The other shoe will fall. And when you think that the world doesn't love you enough, they'll show love. I mean, it's there. You just have to find it. I mean, and there are times that it's happening at the same time. As bipolar people can have those moments. It's not just, one next and the other. My incense went out. Excuse me a moment. This incense stick has been burning a few days. It is very thick. It's still not burning down. It burns for a second, there's smoke, and then it stops. Yeah. But yeah, we will forgot what I was supposed to talk about today. And so yeah, I've got February. It's been like over a week and I haven't touched this for a week. My friends other places. But yeah, I got that and that's working on that checklist. Okay, that was, and then I have to do that again. I have to get stuff out of my storage to sell. Because I've got to clean out the whole storage. But I did inventory the storage with pictures, make it go fast. And then done some arts and crafts, but I'm going to try to I closed my Wise One store till April so that I can build inventory. That's one of the things that bugged me was I didn't know which came first, the inventory or the website or the other. When you build a website to sell stuff, you there are options where you can like build the website first, build the idea and the concept first, get it out there, sell the idea. And for me, it felt weird and it wasn't working to because I was freaking out. Like I need content. Other places you can build the content to order, and that's really great. Like, yeah, I make t-shirts. Look at these awesome t-shirts with a heart on them. You want to buy these? You totally want to buy these. Send the message, and you could promote it, and people buy it, and then you can order it and make it and send it out. For me, it's like you don't know what you're buying because I don't know what I'm going to sell you because it's not made yet. It's a unique item. It's a unique, like, I guess it's like a boutique item or something where it's one of a kind and it's not cookie cutter. I can't sit there and produce 50 of them, which makes things rather difficult because it's different. It's it's probably more old-fashioned, like the way it was before we could cookie cutter things out. Before McDonald's goes, I'm not selling burgers. I'm selling this cookie cutter business idea that you're going to get this burger. And he's very successful. I mean, people like predictability. They like that kind of thing where they know what's coming, they know what they're going to get. And the thing is, if you order from me, um, and I've made a quilt, the next quilt isn't going to look like, oh, my friend loves it. My friend wants a quilt. Your friend's not going to get the same quilt because I'm using, hi. Is your blog about coffee? My blog is about my crazy life while I'm obsessively drinking coffee because I love coffee and it's my life, and I probably wouldn't be able to go on without coffee. Uh, um, today I got the cream brulee. Oh no, don't worry about it. I've got coffee with Lady Caren in the thing, I believe. Do you like coffee? No, I don't like coffee. I love coffee. It's just wrong how much I love coffee. I mean, the last place I lived, I was starting. It didn't happen because we didn't remodel and clean and everything, but I was getting this area in the kitchen just for coffee. That was adorable. Oh, love coffee. That was adorable. Oh, adorable, storable. I could read. My glasses, if you could see how dirty my glasses are, this is what it's like to read. But thank you. Yes, I absolutely love coffee. This one that I made today, Wesco is not associated. Don't, it's just for my sister, has given me a cup. And yeah, um, it's I got a cream brulee creamer in it, and I put in today. I sweetened it with agave. You look gorgeous without glasses. Oh, thank you. Just saying. Yeah, I would love it, but I'm totally illiterate without glasses. I can see far away. Anything like it's blurry to see. I've got this bubble. I can see outside of the bubble, and I can't read very well, even though outside of the bubble. But everything is blurry in here, and then like better out here. And my eyesight comes and goes. So it's just but thank you so much for the compliment. Oh, and the likes. Thank you. I really appreciate that. You have no idea how like happy I get over a like. It's just wrong how I can. I'm like, I'm not a person judged by my likes, but I really like my likes. um, Close up or blurry? Close up, it's blurry. Yeah. Oh, thank you for the subscribing. That is awesome. You're a very cheerful person. I'm so lucky to have good subscribers and happy subscribers. I have another adorable subscriber on here. I think it's a subscriber. It's somebody who comments too. Her name's Aurora. Aurora. And she's awesome too. You're awesome. But yeah, I love coffee and I suck at life. So coffee is the only thing getting me through. Me sucking at life, my life is not a bad life. My life is good. Currently I've got a roof over my head. I've got wonderful children. I've got great potential in my life. I've got good friends, good family, awesome subscribers. Why does your life suck? Because I am in debt like you have no idea. I have bipolar attention deficit disorder, and yeah, so I'm crazy in a good life, and I suck at it. I suck at doing the things that I should do. I can't conform. It's not going to happen. It's a disability. I'm just not going to conform. I mean, the fact that YouTube goes, yeah, you should have a niche. And I'm like, I want to do martial arts. I want to do art. I want to, write. I want to do my witchcraft. I want to do my, what niche? And none of the stuff blends together. If you've noticed, some people who write might go into other industries that have to do with writing. I do it all. I want to. You have children. You look so young. Aw, thank you. No, that's a beautiful compliment. I have gray hairs and I'm old and I'm like not yet 40. Let's just put it that way. Um, but yeah, I have whole soap opera worth of. Been married twice. I have several. I have kids. Four of them. I've talked about having four kids, and they have different dads. So it's quite an adventure. But you gotta be 22. Bull, you gotta be 22. If you want me to be 22, I'll be 22. I'm not gonna argue with you. That I won't be able to convince a cop if I'm showing him my ID, but sure, we'll go with 22. I will be 22 today. I think that's 12. So it's 22. 22? Ah, I have the hardest time with ASL trying to know my numbers. Numbers. Story? Something like that. Yeah, I'll be whatever age you want me to be. If I'm not going to argue with it, I'll take it. 22 was it felt good. I'm probably sure that I was brainwashed at 22 and thought differently and enjoyed Fox and watched Fox News and yeah. But you know, we all have our life where we learn things. But yeah, February, I've been working on debt. I've been trying to focus on how to be a better person in my life. I mean, the fact that I have attention deficit disorder, the fact that I have, bipolar, the fact that, I have to still provide for my kids and be there for them and help them with all the things that they, need emotionally and mentally. And I just want a better life for them and better life for me to be able to do it. And so that's basically what this channel is um me trying to get out of it, and you are lucky enough to see the whole thing. I've seen so many wonderful YouTubers go, look at my success. Yeah, I had a hard time, but I'm successful now. And I'm like, I love that. I love that they're successful. And here I am not being successful at our goal is a self-sustaining happiness, a type of fulfillment. So that's the ultimate dream. That's the strive. In it, we have several other dreams and tasks and goals that we're working on. Um, what are my hobbies? My hobbies that I don't get to engage in because I have no money is martial arts. Witchcraft is a lifestyle. I would read if I had the time and the glasses and the conditions were right. So there are ways that I have to make the conditions to read right. I don't like to run, but I love to bike. Biking is fun. Being out in the woods is fun, with the ability to come home because I don't know that much about the woods. I would love outdoorsy if I had like a guide to go and teach me all about being outdoorsies. You have glasses on. Silly. Yes, I do have glasses. I eventually need to figure out why sometimes my eyesight is better and sometimes my eyesight is worse. Even the glasses don't help occasionally, but then there's times that it's absolutely fine without the glasses. Not to read, but I'm, doing great without glasses and to read. Sometimes even though the font is difficult, the lighting has to be the right condition. I figured I'll go to an eye doctor who actually knows a lot more one day. Do you like music or dancing? I love music, all sorts of different types of music. I don't really listen to country that much. Rap is a difficult thing to listen to occasionally, but I've listened to folk music, classical music, rock music, techno music, bizarre, like deep throat singing. I love monk chanting, like the Georgian chants. I love, all sorts of, I'll listen to frequency music, background, I'll listen to, and just rock it all out and listen to some classic rock, I love, and as much as I love dancing, I don't do it as a public hobby. What is deep throat singing? Oh, it is these monks that like maybe like the Huns. All I could think is to say it is the Huns, but it's not. It's a whole culture and country of people um, do it too, um, where they're like, I can't do it very well, but they're like, and they sing, and it's, if you look it up on Google or YouTube, if you look it up on YouTube, deep throat singing, it's really cool. The ums, yeah, they do the ums too, but it's not Hungarian. I want to say it's Hun something, Huns. It's on the tip of my tongue. I also have the attention deficit disorder where I'm a more visual person and things that I say, it's difficult. I need several different resources. But yeah, there are the ums and the ohs and the meditative thing, but they, yeah, you should dance. I've danced on previous videos because my kids requested it, and I will probably bring another dance thing. But due to the fact that you've got the trademark and thingy, that I can't. I have to figure out the free music to dance to and how to play it on here. I still have yet to figure out editing. Lots of other YouTubers have figured out editing and they've done it themselves, and they're fantastic, and I inspire to be so. I actually have to sit down and learn how to do that. That has to be a goal. Right now, my goal is get out of debt and earn money, because right now I don't have it costs money to go out and work at McDonald's than it does for me personally with kids so I want to work at home. Use a musical instrument to dance. Oh, no copyrights. If you play on a musical instrument, something that like Beyonce's song, she would get pissed and they would take it off. Yeah, they would take it off. They'd be like, you can't play that without, the rights to play it. So it's not so much the instrument as it is the the music. Because I danced, I think, to Metallica, which was cool. But yeah, me dancing without music is somewhere down the line of not live videos. I've got crap on here. I need to clean up my channel. Let's see your dance moves while I'm sitting in the chair. You're so inspirational. But because you asked, let's see. Dance. Yeah, I'm no good at that. To do it in front of people. I dance a lot with my kids because I want my kids to dance and move, and it's great exercise. It's better cardio. Belly dancing, if you belly dancing, the belly dancing is pretty cool. I had a friend who took all the weight loss belly dancing videos and watched those. I mean, sit dancing. You must love to dance. That's why your name is Dance May. That is pretty cool. Do you have a channel? Channel. Do you have? Yeah, you must have a channel of something, because like YouTube's like weird, and everybody has a channel. If you have YouTube, if you're logged into YouTube and you have a Google, you have the ability to have a channel. Did you want me to subscribe? I can kind of belly dance. It's not like a professional thing. I don't get paid for it. No, you don't. Did you want to start a YouTube video on dancing, since you're Dance May, and to show some moves? And then If I learn how to dance from you, we could do like a collab or something. You don't have to. It's not a pressure like, hey, let's do it. You've been thinking about it, you should do it. For as much as you comment about dancing, this sounds like this is a very dance made kind of thing. And right now with COVID-19 going on, people are really embracing themselves, their talents, and developing their talents into some skills. If it's something that you love, I mean, do what you love about it. Try it out. I would say what's the worst that could happen, but with my paranoia, you don't want me to go into that. But the thing is, what's worse? All the things that could happen, or all the way of life thinking what would have happened? Should I have? Could I have? I mean, can you live with that kind of regret just eating at you? Can you show your belly dance? I can try to show them belly dance. What I can do is, since this is something you want to see, I can put this in another video, because this video is particularly about trying to figure out how to get out of debt, which I'm obsessed about right now. Because I have like issues. I have lots of mental health issues, and I would love to dance. And we can make it. No, I don't wear makeup. I currently don't have makeup to wear. I thought about getting more makeup and doing stuff like that, but we did a makeup show, my kids and I, and my youngest is good at putting on makeup now, and she's not bad at it. She's pretty good. It's not perfect, but she can get it on there, and it can look pretty natural. And that's what I taught her, is that it had to look natural. Lipstick? No, that's my chapped lips. They're horribly chapped, and my teeth are a wreck that I need to go to Mexico and get fixed. And drinking coffee does not help. But the coffee is more important than a white stained, than a bleached smile. My coffee, my coffee, my precious. Bull. What, with the lipstick? With chapped lips? That's chapped lips. Pink lips. You have an interesting, the device that you're using to view this video has an interesting way of puck pink lipstick. Oh, no, they are totally dry. Yeah, my lipstick is in a makeup container where my youngest was like, I can do makeup, and the lip gloss from Victoria's Secrets was in there without a lid, and that stuff is super sticky. That stuff is like glue. And now everything is covered with glue, and it's at somebody else's house that I no longer live. Because, yeah, the bipolar, I went a little crazy, and it's not his kind of crazy anymore. Yeah. Covered. Oh, fancy. Covered. Yeah, it was. I I'm not as much of a frilly girl person. I am pretty dyke. I would dress up king given the chance. Um, but I don't have money to spend on a whole bunch of suits and a whole bunch of, I do end up picking up guys. These are guy pants because they have pockets. I shop but this was free, and the other shirt was like super cheap. I don't spend a lot on clothes. But makeup and stuff. My sister. Oh no, there's nothing wrong with dressing like a dyke. I just don't have the investment in the money. Um, yeah, I just don't invest in a whole bunch of money to go get myself the clothes to dress like a guy. Um, it's not a wrong thing. It's just a thing I haven't done yet. Like I said, give them the chance. But yeah, I gorgeous regardless. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I've been changing the way I compliment my kids. Instead of, oh, that dress makes you look so good, I reverse it and I say, you make that dress look good. And I've started to notice the difference. We've been doing it for like a month, and She changes clothes more often. It used to be she tried to wear an outfit like, 2, 3 days in a row if she could get away with it. Because that outfit she worked so hard to get a look down. And now she's learning that she can create that look with whatever. And it looks like she feels more comfortable instead of like, I'm worried about wrecking my outfit. She's more like, I've got this outfit on. I've got it. We're good. And, let me repeat that. I've started complimenting my kids, my daughter, with instead of, you make that dress look good, that dress looks good on you. I start saying, you make that dress look good. You make the clothes look good. Instead of the clothes make you look good or the clothes make you, I've started changing it to you make the clothes look good because honestly, it's true. It's a factual true thing, whether or not we care about the opinions. That's, switching it up has really given them a lot more confidence. Yeah, it is a lot more confidence thing, and I've been trying to wear that kind of confidence myself. You're not slow. It's coffee time. And until the coffee's all the way through your system, I'm telling you, we have those moments. We all have moments of gaining, things slowly or not getting things receiving wise. Like our brain goes from alpha to gamma. But it doesn't mean we are slow. You make this letter look good. Why, thank you. You make that typing look good. You put in really good words. You use the words well enough to make the words look good. Because I mean, very sincere. You're sincere, and showing how much you want somebody else to feel good was really showing through, and it's a very caring thing. Yeah, my kids have taught me how to pun well. What you did there. Yep. But yeah. Yeah, I am easily distracted, and we haven't talked about trying to get out of debt and trying to organize things. Yeah, I'll probably have to do that on my own some point, or record me doing it and then play it on, and then the anxiety about having to edit comes in. On top of the fact that this particular device doesn't have the programs that I need to edit, and then the phone. I'd have to push the capabilities of my phone. Yeah, belly dance. Your smile, yay. Belly dance. Yes, I should make a video on belly dancing and we should collab. That sounds like a lot of fun because dancing is important. Dancing is something that we've done like as human history throughout. I mean, it has so many applications. Dancing is very important. Belly dancing, it would be fun, and it's a great way to lose weight. For me, I don't try much to lose weight as much as I try not to have to buy new clothes. Oh, yeah. So, like, the fact that I've got holes over by this pocket and I've got fringe all on the bottom of I'm gonna have to, like, repair these and make them look good. No, I meant show off your moves. I would totally show that off in another video. I will definitely put that down. We're writing this down as a goal to strive for later. There. But I'm sure the kids would love to see me belly dance or love to see me dance. And, the kids are great at belly dancing. Not that I would show the belly dancing of my kids, but yeah. I don't know if I took down the videos of my kids dancing. They did some interpreting dancing. And they really got into it. It was a very serious thing for them, and what holes? I'm lost. I don't know anything about holes. I dropped the pencil. I'm good. We're good. Yeah. So Yeah, I gotta focus. You know, maybe dancing. No, I was gonna say, like, I could, like, figure out how to way to sell, like, dancing, but, yeah, I'm not dancing on a professional level. I would I would get paid less than I do for my tarot, and I don't get paid for tarot. It would cost me more to dance publicly or, like, for profit than it would, you know. You said something about holes. I must have, but I don't know what it is about holes to be telling you. You know, you said what holes, and I can't tell you what holes it is because I can't remember what it is I said. I mean, I would if I could. I'd be like, "Oh, holes is da 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 da." I do remember I mentioned that we have to write this down about dancing for another video. Whole nother video? Maybe I should have said a whole nother video. I don't know if my mic is coming through. I let my kid borrow my headset, so I don't know if the sound quality is good. I could have said whole video, whole nother video. We will devote time to this dancing because if this is something you're into, and this is something I could do, something about clothes, I think. I could have said holes in clothes. Oh, holes in my pants. I've got holes in my pants. I've got holes in some of my outfits and stuff, and I need to sew them up and upcycle them and make them look better because I don't like buying new clothes. And I yeah, out of spite, I told my ex to keep all my clothes and everything else. Like he sent a box with clothes in it. I sent it right back. So these are the clothes that I get, and these are the clothes I'm gonna have for a little while. Ah. So yeah, I have issues. I have lots and lots of issues. How big? These are a size 5, or how big is the hole? The hole is, if I lay it flat, it's a dime size. So I was wondering, I was trying to figure out if I'm going to patch it underneath and fray it out, like which is fashionable, or if I was going to patch over it and then do a matching patch on the other side to make it look like it's meant to have these cute, adorable patches, and do like other patches and kind of like patch throughout, like put patches on the butt, put patches on next to the other so that it looks like it's a natural or an intentional thing to have a patch over instead of just one patch, or do something with the patch to make it look cute, like it was intentionally like hearts or something. Not making people smile. Let's see what color your jeans are. Black. They were originally black. They're already faded. I'd have to like dye them. But yeah, brainstorming clothes now. You love clothes. You are a fun person, and your attention deficit is about as bad as mine. I love it. That means you're creative. I've been into, you should probably give creative people like creative license because there'll be things where I notice that we do. We give artists creative license. Oh, they haven't given us product in over, 3 months. We should, encourage them and be like, yeah, whatever time you need, you can do this. And then all of a sudden they produce great, artwork. And yeah, I've noticed that yeah, we give creative license to artists, but then there are people who are sitting there struggling, who have attention deficit disorder, or who have like, things where they but society has, you have to do it this way and you have to conform, otherwise you're not going to succeed. And I'm beginning to wonder and weigh the decision, or not weigh the decision, but so much as weigh the consider the idea that are we is the idea of society and the social norms and social pressures. um, should we, like when we create an environment for children to learn, instead of all children have to learn this way, maybe we should change the way we teach so that kids can learn? Or are we the way that people are having trouble with conforming to a healthy way of life, for society, should we give them more license? Should we give them more room? Should we give them more, tools that'll help them even better? We are creative artists. We entrepreneur. We re-entrepreneur. Striving to understand what re-entrepreneur is. Entrepreneur is somebody who sits there and starts a business and starts out and um, to do again. Oh, we are. There was okay. We are entrepreneurs. Yeah, that's what I'm saying is that we do give creative license to entrepreneurs, even though we give them pressure, and they take a lot of responsibility for producing. They feel that pressure of the support, and yeah, I figured that out. It took me a minute. uh, but yeah, being entrepreneurs and doing something. Pause. Like, yes, I want to pause life. I want to go pause. We are dream chasing. Oh, yes. Yes, 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 yes. And never give up. Definitely don't give up. Like trying to figure out how to get out of debt. Don't give up. Make money. Don't give up. Do things. Yeah. So yeah, my ultimate, this dream of having self-sustaining happiness and trying to do that through a castle and trying to do that all the way down to the point that I just need to figure out how to get out of debt so that I can get an RV so that I can, travel and live and provide for the kids and do, what needs done. That was adorable. Oh, thank you. You have an adorable way of writing. Your attention deficit disorder is adorable. The fact that you bounced around from dancing to clothing to entrepreneur. You're fun. I could probably start getting to know you guys is amazing. The fact that I don't have a lot of subscribers and I don't have a lot of viewers, the two of you that, like Aurora, the fact that she's sat there and chatted a few times, and the fact that you've chatted a few times really makes us smaller and more intimate. That really gives a face for me to look at the camera and go, like, this is the kind of person that I'm talking to. And your soul shows more through than, the way that we inheritedly uh, treat people based on their looks. It's not something that would go away overnight. I mean, we could strive to treat everybody equally and inclusively, not based on their looks, not based on their accents, not based on some sort of biased. What are your ideas on saving and getting out of debt? Hopefully, one is to try and monetize this, but that's not something immediate. Trying to write, trying to learn how to code, computer code, uh, and trying to do tarot, uh, sell money, sell tarot readings eventually. I do the free ones on here to gain the experience that I need because I've done tarot for myself for like ever, it feels like. And your accent is cute, reminds me of Southern Little. I have a Hoosier accent. I'm your northern Southern accent. Yes, I also have a deaf accent that's not very noticeable unless you're an AI. Unless I'm sitting there talking to an automated computer system, nobody else picks up the fact that I have a deaf accent and a Hoosier accent and a Michigander accent. Yeah, it's fun. So, my kids, they had to go to speech therapy because, the way I talked messed them up. What is that? A Hoosier accent? Oh, coding? Real cool coding is hard from what I hear. Right now I'm looking at JavaScript, learning about JavaScript. I don't know if I've got the certification through the program, but I do know HTML and CSS. It's the language that the computer speaks because we all wish the computer spoke English, but in order to understand English, it needs translated. I felt that speech. Yeah. I did resources in speech. I feel that. Yeah, I did speech class as a kid. I hated it. I've been traumatized by it, and you wouldn't have known, during that because I was like over, some people go in when they're traumatized or they go into their little shell or get real quiet if something bad happened. I was extroverted due to trauma. And speech class, it's to look into somebody inside somebody's mouth is not something I like, which is weird because I love watching people eat. Not the tear rip food off and see their teeth, but to, watch somebody eat respectfully uh, is fascinating. But to look inside the mouth, I wouldn't make it as a dentist. I tried to wash my mom's dentures once or twice. Uh, and not puke while I'm doing it. So there's no way I'm getting dentures. I mean, the dentist talked about it, and I wouldn't be able to do it. I would have to go walking around with gums and no teeth. I would probably end up throwing out my teeth, and those are expensive. How? Yeah, I did resource and speech. Yeah, but yeah, they had to teach me how to pronounce T's, and they were trying to show me how to do that, and they showed me with a mirror into my own mouth, and I didn't puke. I was so proud of myself for not puking. I really don't like the inside of looking at the inside of mouths. I don't like no, no. I don't like the I find it fascinating as much as I don't like the inside of the intestines, like the cameras, and I find it absolutely fascinating and horrifying at the same time. And so doing speech class was not a fun experience for me. I've had a friend that was in speech class and with me, and it was, yeah, just being like deaf is, or hard of hearing. I'm hard of hearing. Yeah, I should have just learned ASL. Why not what? Why not get dentures, or why not? I could be lagging or talking too fast. Why not get that? Did you paint that painting? No, I picked this up from Goodwill. I My artwork is not the brave. I would have to get over the hump of like putting it on canvas. Canvas is so pretty when it's naked and new and shiny, and putting paint on it gives me anxiety. Do you not like inside? Oh, do you do not like the inside of the mouth? Why don't I? It's an involuntary dislike. It's an involuntary disgust. Let's see the inside of my mouth. I love you, but I have boundaries. I am not showing people the inside of my mouth. I can smile, and you can see all the, the fact that I let sugar and Mountain Dew and Monster destroy my teeth after my accident. Sorry, my grammar sucks. Oh, your grammar is 10 times better than mine. My grammar, if it weren't for Grammarly, I wouldn't be able to, nobody would understand me. You're painting. No, you're painting. Oh, my painting? I've taped it. I've taped it to the thing because there's not really, this is all like temporary. I can instead of bringing the painting to you, I can bring you to the painting. We have options. We always have options. See if I don't, not to unplug. Oh, do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. It is by somebody by RT. It was a Goodwill find. It was awesome. I love Goodwill. I love thrift shopping. I love, it's part of the upcycle business that I'm trying to run, trying to start, trying to do. That's another thing out of debt. Right now, yeah, my plans for getting out of debt was I'm liquidating all the stuff that I have. Was hoping you'd stand up and grab it. It's literally taped. to the sheet. Your eyes are gorgeous. Why, thank you. Yeah, my kids have gorgeous eyes too. I love my kids' eyes. I'd stare forever at my kids' eyes. Love Goodwill. Yeah, Goodwill is amazing. Thrift stores are amazing. Yard sales. I mean, I grew up with yard sales. One of my best memories is my dad. Um, had this stuffed dog, and I forgot the name of the dog, but he would pretend to have the dog driving, and the dog would see like a yard sale sign and go nuts, and we'd go in and would find good deals, and it gives you that kind of like bubbly high, that dopamine, trying to find a good sale where you spend $10 and you have something that would probably cost like 50 when you go to the store. I wish I had blue eyes. Blue contacts. You can get yourself blue contacts if you want. I mean, if that's what you want, is blue eyes. Um, Brown eyes are amazing. My kids have brown eyes and blue eyes because I apparently had a type. I can't say no to brown eyes. Uh, but brown eyes are like rich and amazing, like the forest brown. My second grader's like, "Oh, I have brown eyes like the forest," and it's true, brown like the forest eyes. And then my youngest has golden brown eyes, but her golden brown eyes are like a tint to her blue eyes underneath, and it's nowhere else in the world. If you catch her, and it's like in low light, you can see how blue her eyes are. And but then like if there's light or tint, or she's in like staring at the light thing, they're so brown, they're deep brown, they're this golden deep brown. But if you turn around, you have brown eyes. Right, and you now know you have power over me. Yeah, I I don't know what it is, but I sit there in brown eyes and dark black eyes, people. um I understand this will probably be taken the wrong way, but people with black skin and black eyes, I get memorized and I get sucked in, and it's worse than just staring at something at the museum or staring at like a beautiful work of art. But I just like get sucked in. I'm like out of it. I'm like, wow, you're beautiful, and can't stop thinking how beautiful people are with black eyes. And I don't even think I hear them. I think I'm just staring at them because they're gorgeous and beautiful. And but brown eyes, I get there and I'm like, my son has brown eyes, and it's the worst because I'll tell him, hey, no sugar, and 5 seconds later he'll ask for a cookie, and I'll just hand him the cookie, and I'm like, wait a minute. And he gets so spoiled because he looks at me with his brown eyes, and my daughter will look at me with her brown eyes, and I have to look away. She doesn't know. Like, my second grader doesn't know that power. And I got thought eyes. You have awesome voice. Oh, thank you. Um, yeah, my voice is, I've got phlegm in my voice. I've been working on speaking from the diaphragm because I'd listen to some of the other voice videos that I do, strive to edit them, and I've noticed, especially when I tell my second grader she's got to sing with the diaphragm because you can hear the difference. So I've been striving to. Um, Thanks. Yeah, the diaphragm makes a difference. You speak with the diaphragm and people listen. It's an automatic, thing. And it's something that I've been striving towards. I don't always speak with the diaphragm, and I wondered why people don't listen to me. It was very frustrating. But and then I noticed how I can sometimes tune people out, but it's easiest to tune. I mean, it's sort of like when you speak with the diaphragm, you're speaking to others. When you speak, it's more internal when you speak without the diaphragm, and it's your voice is not the soothing, sweet sound. But with the diaphragm, and you push with that sucker, and you exercise that muscle, it makes a big difference. Eyes. You're like, I have power over you because I have brown eyes. Ah, mine are darker than that. Oh, wow. Yeah, I don't know what it is about brown-eyed people and accents. So, The Mandalorian, that God, dude. It's not so much that he's handsome, but he's got the brown eyes and the accents, and I'm like, it's not him so much as I'm like, that's not fair. People that have brown eyes and people that have accents, it's not fair. It's my fault that I don't do something about the fact that I've become like enchanted by brown-eyed people, but it's not fair. Dark brown eyes to be exact. Ah, yeah, eyes are fascinating because you have those specks in the eyes, and it's like an eye, fingerprint. It's and people's eyes are always different, but yeah, amazing. Yeah, I'm caffeinated. I'm getting caffeinated. Coffee. I should probably do videos about coffee too because I am obsessed with coffee. I would love to on my bucket list. Um, is the I don't really call it a bucket list. Uh, my bucket list is to go onto a coffee tour where you tour different places like people would go on a wine tour. I would love to go on a coffee tour. Do you have that voice that makes purpose drool voice? No, I don't have a make a person drool voice. I don't have the one that the what is it, Pascal? The guy that plays Din on Mandalorian? Yeah. No, I don't have that kind of voice. I wish, I wish I had power. Ha ha ha. But I don't. I don't have drool voice. I don't have bedroom voice. I bet I could get any woman I wanted if I had that kind of voice, but no. I know they mix rum and coffee. Ooh, that sounds good. Do I have any place to be today? I don't think I do, but I don't have any rum. What game is that? Do you have super mommy powers? Yes and no. Depends on the kid. The evil eye. Um, does not work on my eldest. I thought I didn't have any sorts of mommy powers. But yeah, my son, he, my son just bawls. I look at him with the eye like the behave or else, evil eye, and my son just bawls. I'm like, I broke your heart. And then I feel horrible. But my eldest, no, no power whatsoever. She couldn't care. I can look at her like that all day and she wouldn't care. You are so adorable. It's probably because I have adorable fans that watch the channel. um, yeah, you've got mommy goodies. You got mommy goodies. Yeah, I've got the carry more than one thing, and your hands are full, and you have to carry things, and you do things with the hip, and you do things, and the multitasking, and the yeah, carry one kid on the hip and cook. I don't do that very often because of my arthritis, but I strive towards it. And the kids, it helps having these wonderful children. I mean, I get told that, I get told that I was saying how much better my second grader is doing in this better environment. And I get told, oh, that's because you're doing better. And it's like, no, my kid's doing better because it's the work that my kid is putting into it. They deserve the praise. I strive to give them the environment to thrive in, the environment for them to do well, and it makes a big difference. Shout out to the strong mommies. Oh yeah, definitely mommies out there doing your best. Oh yeah, and parents too. Like dads. There are some amazing dads, and though I don't get along with my young dad, he's doing his best. I don't really need to threaten him as much as I do that he has to be a good dad, but he's an amazing dad, and I do appreciate it, and it makes a big difference. My kid, she's doing really well, because her parents work out things. So I should probably quit trying to be spiteful currently towards him. He's getting sick of it, and I don't want her to suffer because of it. Uh, I should learn tact. I should definitely learn tact. I don't have that. I'm pretty sure I'm on the spectrum someplace. I'm pretty sure I'm autistic. In that autistic, I need to strive towards tact for other people, not for myself. You're just protecting your kids. Yeah, there is, but the method that I'm going about it is wrong. It's not that I'm doing the wrong thing, it's that I'm going about it the wrong way, and that's what hurts the kids, and I can't do that. It costs too much. My heart would break to break their heart, and their heart is more important than my heart to me. The way I see my dad was never around, really. I only see him as a friend. I'm glad that you were able to see him as a friend. I'm sorry that it hurts so much that he wasn't around. It would hurt somebody to have that missing piece. I never had my biological dad. I had a really cool stepdad that stepped up. I literally don't have it in me to be the coolest step parent that he was. He was the inspiration. Um, I strived, because he was there. He didn't have to be there, and I had no idea that he didn't have to be there, but he did his best. Um, yeah, I just lost. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm so for your loss. I want to say things, but I know that no matter what somebody says, I know it hurts. And you don't want to hear any more about are you okay or other things. I mean, everybody's different. Everybody grieves differently, especially since I just lost my mom um, not too long ago. Uh, like, I don't even know. I think it was last week, Sunday. I just lost my mother last week. I think it was last Sunday. Not this last Sunday, but the Sunday before that. So I understand you're grieving, and I want to say more, but I want oh, is gone. How since what is that again? Aw, my condolences to you about watching your mom go through that. It's gotta hurt as much as for you not having your dad. I'm sorry. My condolences to you. Um, yeah. Uh, I'm gonna go crazy when my mama goes. Oh, oh, honey. I hope, I hope that you find some strength. There's grief counseling out there. We have through hospice, but if there's any way that I can find some phone numbers for you. As a minister, I that's what I need to do is find you some phone numbers. Do you need somebody to reach out to? Because I want to make sure you're okay. Because that's a hard thing, and thinking about losing your mama is hard too. I mean, especially since you put down mama instead of mother. We got this. Okay. Yes. We never give up. That's one of the mottos for my channel, for my brand, whatever, is that we never give up. Ah. Well, I'm here for you, Dance May. I'm here. Yeah. But if you need something, let me know, okay? And make it obvious to me because I'm oblivious to a lot of things. Be like, hey, find me those numbers. Um, yeah. Yeah, please do if you need something. Yeah. Because being there for each other is something. I mean, the fact that you're supporting me with subscribing and that awesome likes is not it doesn't seem like much, but when you're starting out with you phenomenal and somebody giving this much support on this live chat is you're an amazing person and I really appreciate it. I want a cookie. Um let's see. How do I it would be an emoji, wouldn't it? I can do an emoji cookie? Where in the world are the emojis? Okay. How do you make emojis, cookies? Do I do it like emoji cookie? Emoji cookie. Does that work? I don't think that'll work. Let me look that up. Nope, that didn't work. Okay, let's look it up. Let's find emoji cookies. How to make. How to type type emoji cookies. Emoji cookies. Cookie cutters. Pampered chef emoji cookie cutters. That sounds adorable, but let's get you a cookie. Emoji cookie on keyboard. 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 Keyboard phone. No, I don't want the keyboard. Keyboard. Key on keyboard. Board. We're looking that up in the search engine. We will get you a cookie, Dance Man. Cookie emoji emojipedia. Do 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 do. Cookie is KDD. Is that an exclamation point or an L? Is that a lowercase l? Uppercase L? Those are dark. Food and drink search. Cookie emoji. Copy and paste. Oh, I'll just, yeah, here we go. Let's not learn how to make an actual cookie emoji with a keyboard. Let's just copy and paste this. That gasp. All right. Control V. Ha! I found a cookie. You have a cookie. There's your cookie. Sounds right. Yay! I found cookies. Yeah, there is nothing we can't do if we put our minds to it. Give you a cookie. Come to the dark side. We have cookies. Yeah, I'm a Star Wars freak. I'm a Star Trekkie, and I'm a sci-fi freak. Not so much fandom. There have to be a fandom. I've started with the Baby Yoda thing, and I love Baby Yoda, but I'm not like a super fan of Baby Yoda. Cookies. Cookie Monster. I remember Cookie Monster was, growing up. And wondered why he didn't have any teeth. I think Henson knew not to put on teeth. Yeah. Yeah. Cookies. Hot. I love sci-fi. Oh, yes. Sci-fi. I grew up on sci-fi being on practically 24 hours in the background. Once they discovered cable. Once cable became affordable for our household. Yeah, I grew up on sci-fi. It was just what was in the background. And I have that thing where it doesn't matter if static's on the TV, I'm watching it. So I grew up. I do remember Cookie Monster. I miss Cookie Monster. I really do. He was a good friend. That had no idea that I existed. I should go out and find Cookie Monster. Like Kermit has like his own like stuff, his own rights, his own shows, his own things. I own zombie movie. I love zombie movies. Zombie movies. Oh, zombie movies are pretty cool. I don't usually get into them as much. But I love people who love zombie movies. Like I don't get into Disney, like new Disney, but I love people who love Disney. They're amazing people. And zombies, my sister was all into Zombieland, and she, so I tried watching Zombieland. I ended up turning it off when they went into the store and they came out of the store with no Twinkies. And that meme where it like shows the Twinkies right next to him on the shelf. I turned it off right then and there. And like turned it off. Just like not watching it. I just like walked away and my sister's like, you really gotta give it a chance. So I watched it. It's a pretty good movie. My apocalypse movies that I love. Yeah, I've watched a couple apocalypse movies. Yes, I'm more paranoid now about um, asteroids and all sorts of other things. The Coconuts. Is that a movie? The Coconuts? Or the coconuts and the snowballs? Oh, okay. So treats and sugars and stuff like that with like ho-hos and what was the other ones? Swiss rolls and snowballs, coconuts, and the Mexican like ones. My eldest is into the Mexican ones. She's like, Mom, you got to try it. I can't afford to try it. because then I'm gonna wanna buy it, like, all the time, and I'm trying to eat healthy, and it went down the drain this last week, like, back into my bad habits, and then I'm like, "Oh, this is why I quit junk food." Yeah. Uh, from the movies. From the movie. Okay, so the movie Snowballs? Or the movie, I love Mexican bread. I haven't had Mexican bread before. I wanna try it. I should make it myself. I should, try the recipe. I've got recipes on here where I made tortillas. I think I published that. I made a tortilla. That was hard work. So those Mexican grandmas, man, you don't mess with them. They can sit there and make tortillas and sit there at the counter and like beat the crap out of something with the rolling pin. You don't mess with those grandmas. Zombieland snowballs. Oh yeah. With the Twinkies and the snowballs and the things like the snowballs that came out of the truck. It was nothing but snowballs, and he was looking for the Twinkies. It was a hostess trick. The poor guy. Oh, I felt for him. I felt for him when it was nothing but snowballs. Skipping the hell out of them, slapping the hell out of them. Oh, and the exercise before he did the warm up, the one guy did before he went down the hill. The tortillas, yes, yeah. Oh my gosh, the self discipline that it takes to make enough tortillas and make those suckers thin. Because I had flatbread for like the longest time trying to make tortillas. I had to make that recipe, those tortilla recipes, a couple of times before they turned out. And warm, soft, homemade tortillas are really the flour tortillas. I haven't made the corn tortillas. Those are really, 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 really good. I have been on here an hour and 20 minutes, and I try not to do more than an hour, and you guys are still watching. We are entertaining. It's because of you that I'm entertaining enough to be on here for so long. But she's got school, so I'm thinking, what part is that? Yes. Slapping the hell out of the tortillas, yes. Yeah. The tortillas thick. No. I would love to stay. It's a lot of fun, but I do have obligations to make sure that my kid's able to get out of bed because I don't hear the alarm going off for some reason. There is no 7 o'clock alarm going off, and yeah, in order to get to the Zoom meetings, she's gotta get up. We all have those. All us virtual parents have to make sure the kid's going in there because it takes a different type of discipline than getting up and getting ready to go to school. It gets in the virtual learning. It takes a whole new discipline. 1 minute, 10 minutes. Ah, you are awesome, Dance Man. Tomorrow, I should be on here at 6. So, yes, until next time. Yes, I love you all. I love all of you guys, and I really appreciate and I thank you guys so much for your likes. Pose your outfit before you go. Yeah, pose pose your outfit before you go. Yes, I need to wash this hoodie, but yeah, um, yeah, 6 tomorrow, 6 during the weekdays, 7 o'clock during the weekends. Yeah, striving. Yeah, it's something that I do. Like it gets me up in the morning. No, stand up. Stand up. The studio, I have a table like right here and a chair like right here. Standing up is a difficult thing. Uh, okay, let me see. Yeah, yeah, yeah. This is my outfit. This is what I. Yeah, yeah. I'm losing weight. I can't believe how much weight I'm losing. Uh, I, I'm gonna get back down to a size 5, and these pants aren't gonna be so tight anymore. But, is that excuse, Missy? Is that excuse? Angle camera down. Oh no, I'm not gonna. You have a good one, Dance May. I'm gonna go ahead and go for now. Yeah, the I love you guys. You guys have a good one. Till the next video. Yeah, 6 o'clock tomorrow.